Good morning. I'm on my way to the gym, but I actually wanted to tell you guys about this conversation that was had yesterday between my brother and the Arab man. It was a very interesting perspective, and I'll share it with you. So, my mother's birthday was yesterday. Now, my mom is not able to eat solid foods, so for her birthday, we'll normally get her some ice cream. So, yesterday it was me, my brother, and my sister. I'm not going to specify which brother it is because I do have a few of them. But we were out getting my mom's ice cream at Cold Stone in Dearborn. Now, if you're from Michigan or if you're familiar with Michigan, you know that Dearborn is where there are a lot of Arabs, right? So we're inside a Cold Stone, and I jokingly grabbed my brother because he had to pay for my mom's stuff. And I was like, oh man, I forgot my debit card. So I went and grabbed my brother and was walking him to the front. And then my sister was like, oh yeah, my debit card. And my brother was like, once you get a boyfriend, I'm off the hook. We were like, what? No such thing. He was like, yeah, once you get a boyfriend, I'm off the hook. And then he looks at the Arab man that's standing in line. He was like, ain't that right, boss man? And the Arab man was like, boyfriend? He was like, yeah, boyfriend. He was like, oh no, we don't F with that. And he said the cuss word though. He was like, oh no, we don't F with that. He was like, huh? He was like, yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend, we don't F with that. And Rose was like, what? So y'all just get straight up married? He was like, yeah. He was like, you meet a girl, you date her, and then you marry her. He was like, the boyfriend, girlfriend, that's like the number one cause of not ever getting married. The more boyfriends and girlfriends you have, the less likely you are to ever get married. And when he said that, it made me think. That is true because I know a lot of people who've had a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends and haven't been married. He's like, we don't F with that. But my brother was like, so what if the husband's abusive? He was like, just get a divorce, get another one. What if the wife is abusive? Get a divorce, get another one. He was like, because it all comes back to us as men. He was like, if a woman does get married to a husband that's bad, then you're supposed to look at the household of that husband to see how his dad raised him. Because at the end of the day, we are the leaders of it all. He was like, so if a woman is not a great wife, or if she attracts a husband that is abusive, then you got to look at the father in both of those situations to see if that father was handling his fatherly duties. He was like, it all comes back to us as men. Like, we lead, it's not the women, we're the men. How are we putting stuff on the women when we're the men? Y'all, it's like the way that he was talking, the stuff that he said, and I had to just tell him, I was like, I really appreciate your accountability as a man. I'm like, that's refreshing. He was like, yeah.